Every founder hits a point where the answer to every problem feels like, let's just hire people. Too many tasks? Hire. Missing deadlines? Hire. Low energy? Hire. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Headcount is not the answer. In fact, it can often make things worse if your current team isn't working well together. So before you hire more people, fix how your existing team functions. Because if collaboration, ownership, and communication are broken now, adding more people will only multiply the dysfunction. So let's talk about why this happens, and more importantly, what to do about it. Hi, I'm Shailesh Kantak, leadership coach and founder of Flexi Ventures Private Limited. At Flexi Ventures, we help MSMEs and scaling businesses build strong people systems so they don't burn out chasing growth or lose their best talent in the chaos. And in this video, we will cover 5 actionable steps to get your team aligned, accountable, and performing before you throw more headcount at the problem. So let's get started. Let me start with a real story. I worked with a founder who ran a successful SaaS business. The team was at 15 people and things felt chaotic. Deadlines slipped, ownership was missing. He told me, I think we are understaffed. We need to hire at least 5 more people. I asked him, are you sure this is a capacity issue or a clarity issue? We did a 2-day team audit. Turns out, no one had clarity on priorities. There was an overlap in responsibilities. People were waiting on approvals constantly, and there was no single source of truth on project progress. The problem wasn't bandwidth, it was systemic misalignment. Before you even post a job opening, ask yourself these questions. Are existing roles and goals clearly defined? Do people know their work contributes to the larger picture? Are your managers truly leading or just coordinating? Hiring into confusion is equal to scaling confusion. Number 2, fix role clarity and ownership first. One of the simplest and most powerful ways to improve team performance is to bring clarity to what each person owns, not tasks, outcomes. Ask your team, what are you responsible for end to end? What does success in your role look like? Who do you hand off to and who do you depend on? Create a simple responsibility matrix for your core workflows. It doesn't need to be complicated, just clear. Here's an example. In a small marketing team, who owns campaign execution? Who signs off budgets? Who tracks performance? In an ops-heavy team, who updates the client? Who tracks the tags? Who escalates delays? Most teams slow down not because they are lazy, but because they are unclear. And unclear roles create friction, finger pointing, and dependence. Fixing this before hiring makes your next hire actually add value. Number 3, build feedback loops, not firefighting routines. If you are constantly reacting to issues, something's off. In high-performing teams, feedback isn't top-down. It's built into the rhythm. I recommend setting up 2 types of feedback systems. Number 1, weekly check-ins, 15 minutes. What's working? What's stuck? What do you need support with? And number 2, monthly team feedback roundtables. Safe space to talk about processes, collaboration gaps, and blockers. The next is anonymous, if needed, to get honest signals. This builds trust, surfaces recurring issues, and stops things from escalating into full-blown chaos. I've seen teams reduce internal friction dramatically just by doing this consistently. And here's the kicker. If you can't get honest feedback with 5 people, it will be impossible with 50. Number 4, streamline how things get done. Another founder I coached once told me, my team is working really hard, but nothing seems to move. The problem? Everything was happening on WhatsApp, Excel, and verbal instructions. No workflows, no project boards, no visibility. When you are small, this feels nimble. But as soon as you hit 8 or 10 people, it becomes chaotic. You don't need enterprise tools, but you do need lightweight systems. A task tracker everyone can access. Notion, ClickUp, Trello, pick anyone. A weekly rhythm for updates, not endless meetings. A decision log for key calls, so context isn't lost when people leave. Work should move without chasing, and your next hire should step into a well-oiled process, not a mess. Your systems should scale first, then your team. And finally, number 5, create culture rituals before you add more people. Let me say something blunt. You don't build culture after you grow. You build it before. Because culture isn't what you say, it's what people feel on Monday mornings when they log in. So before you add new team members, install a few simple rituals that reflect the kind of workplace you want. Weekly wins and gratitude round. That will boost recognition. Monthly value story. Someone sharing how a team value showed up in the real world. 10-minute Friday team reflection. What worked, what didn't, what we learned. When culture is clear, it becomes a filter. It attracts the right people, it repels the wrong ones, and it ensures your team scales with cohesion, not chaos. So let's wrap it up with a recap of the 5 things to fix before hiring more. Number 1, diagnose the real problem. Don't assume it's a headcount issue. Number 2, fix role clarity and ownership. Clear roles is equal to faster execution. Number 3, install feedback rhythms. Replace firefighting with reflection. Number 4, streamline workflows. Build visibility and accountability on how work flows. And number 5, build culture rituals. Create alignment and belonging before scaling headcount. These 5 steps will transform your existing team and ensure that your next hire succeeds. Because headcount without clarity is just more cost. Headcount with structure, that's when you scale. If you found this helpful, follow me for more practical, people-first strategies to grow your business the right way without losing your time, your team, or your mind in the process. I'm Shailesh Kantak, helping you build lean, strong teams that scale smart. See you in the next one.